Get the upper hand on your competition with Scuff controllers. Use code OGXRAYZ to get 5% off your entire order. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. So today I actually wanted to talk about something that was brought to my attention by a friend of mine by the name of Who's Immortal, who's been absolutely killing it here in Black Ops 4. And he made a video talking about a video that HollowPoint, a good friend of mine, uploaded. I think it was a day after the launch of Black Ops 4. A small group of people had gone to Treyarch to play Black Ops 4 early. They got to see the menus, and it seems like there were a ton of different changes and stuff in the menus that were removed or maybe just edited out for the final build of the game and are still not in the game to this day. So I want to give a huge shout out to Who's Immortal for actually making that video, and I found out about this through him, so I'm going to go ahead and link him in the description below, and I'll also link that video from HollowPoint in the description below. At the time, he didn't know that this was going to be different from the game, because again, this was an early build. He uploaded a video talking about the different camos he saw, and it kind of disappeared into the background. I don't think a lot of people noticed until Who's Immortal did, so again, huge shout out to him. I'll link him down below. Now, the very interesting thing about this video that HollowPoint uploaded was that there was a section where you could clearly see there was a Reactive Camo and Mastercraft section, and we still have those in the game, obviously. So if you guys check out here where I have my created class, I'm going to go ahead and pick my, SWAT RFT here, and you can see, or actually I'll swap over to a weapon that's just like a base weapon, but you guys can see we do have our multiplayer section for camos. So we have all the camos I have unlocked all the way up to Dark Matter. We have Gold, we have Diamond, and then we also do have Dark Matter. Now we also do have a set of Zombies camos, which I did unlock the first one, Overgrowth, but I have yet to unlock the others because it's literally a ton of freaking headshots. 3,600 headshots. Holy hell. But these camos are pretty cool. We've gone over these before. And to me, Spore is actually one of the coolest camos that I've seen in the game. So they have a whole set of awesome camos over there. But in Zombies, and as you guys can tell right here in the menu option, there is no ability to get a gold or diamond camo in Zombies. Now, we also do have a section for Black Market where they moved over. Before it used to be where in this section you would have one little tab here for Reactive Camo, and you'd have another one where you could select your Mastercraft. They did move that over to the Black Market section where now you have regular camos, you have Reactive Camos, and you have your Mastercraft that you can add if that weapon does have a Mastercraft variant. So for me, Blinding Glory, I do use all of the Reactive Camos because I have unlocked Gold with the recent update. I do have all of the other camos that we get via the Battle Pass and then also in the store, which has been pretty awesome. And then obviously the Blinding Glory has the Summon Mastercraft, which is absolutely amazing. But like I was saying, we've seen this before, and in the HollowPoint video, you'll see that they do have that section of Reactive and Mastercraft, but it did have extra stuff, and it's actually very, very interesting. The gold camo looked way different, which it almost looks kind of like the gold camo in Infinite Warfare, kind of like a cheesy looking one, almost like I forgot the name of that Reactive Camo, but I think it was like the tier before Dark Matter in that game. The Galaxy Camo was it, I think it was called. But before that, there was like a solar one, which I think was a name now that I think about it. But it almost looked like that solar camo. So again, I'm going to use the footage from him. Huge shout out to him. I'll have a link to his video also there. Just a short clip of that. But then also underneath that one, they had their version of Diamond, which hasn't really changed. It looks very similar to what we have now. And then the final one was the Dark Matter, which wasn't called Dark Matter in that build. It was actually called Singularity. And it almost looks like the Reactive Camo we got in the market for the KN57. Slightly, it doesn't look all the way. Does kind of look like it though. And again, like I was saying, it's very interesting that we got that. That was way different. But then he moved on over to the zombie section. And as you guys can see, while he was scrolling through it, they did also have their own version of the gold camo and also the diamond camo, and I think they also even had a version of their own mastery secret camo for Dark Matter or Singularity, whatever they called it in that build. But it looks like in the first build or in the early build of Black Ops 4, back when these YouTubers flew over and tried the game early, they did actually have those mastery camos that you could use in Zombies or in multiplayer, I believe, where I assume at this point was that, and they had their own version of Diamond, Gold, and Dark Matter, and they each looked absolutely phenomenal and amazing. And the only reason I can think that maybe it was removed was because it was causing some UI glitch or some kind of bug, something that was crashing something. Or, being completely honest, it could have been that they removed it to add it later on as a feature to kind of expand and make people more excited for new content. And I can't hate on them. I'm always saying that I would prefer if they released maps slowly so that we had more content, not just attack everything at one go. And I think that's a smart idea, honestly. Sure, it's dumb that zombies, I mean, especially zombies, because multiplayer has been pretty cool, pretty awesome lately. But zombies hasn't really had a lot. And so the fact that they didn't have mastery camos on there, which they could have easily added into the game, I would assume, I don't know, I'm not a developer, I don't know how hard or easy it is to add those, but the fact that they didn't have those there for the zombies community kind of sucks because they felt like they weren't getting any content. We only recently started getting callings and challenges and stuff for them to do, and even the ability to earn progress in the tier black market system. So it kind of sucked for them. Now, that wasn't the only thing. So now we have special camos you guys saw that zombies was supposed to get, their mastery camos, but there was also blackout exclusive camos that were in the menu that Hollow Point was able to record. Now, some of these look similar to some of the ones in multiplayer. There was one that I saw that looks exactly like the Spectrum camo that you get in multiplayer, which looks awesome. It's one of my favorite camos in the game, along with the Massacre one. But they also had exclusive blackout ones that you can see. Some of them don't work. Some of them have, most of them have placeholder images, but you can see them actually on the weapon. Some of them don't show them on the weapon. But it does look like they were also blackout exclusive or blackout specific camos that you could unlock, similar to how you can unlock some in zombies by doing headshots and other challenges. And I think maybe even they also had their own version of the diamond, gold, and dark matter for the black market for blackout. And I might be wrong. I think that one might have just been the regular, performance and technical camos. But it looks awesome. And as my friend Who's Immortal was saying, it would have been amazing if they added all of these into the game and then you were able to get like some super dark matter camo by getting all of the max camos you could, like dark matter in multiplayer, the dark matter version in zombies, and then the dark matter version in blackout, and then you would have this one super ultra amazing camo that you could rock. And I have to agree that it would have gotten more people to try to jump into other modes. If you're a multiplayer guy, hey, maybe you're going to try out zombies to get that dark matter on that guy that you would then be able to use in multiplayer and also in zombies. And then given the update that we did get on here for Blackout, also in Blackout. So it would have been pretty cool to see that. But again, we don't know why they removed it from the game. We don't know why they decided to cut the mastery camos from zombies. We don't know why they decided to cut the camos that you could earn in Blackout from the game. If I had to assume, it would probably be that they had so many bugs and issues going into the game that they decided to remove those features and focus exclusively on those problems and issues, because zombies had so many issues. The blue screen issues, the games freezing, the Easter eggs being available to complete using glitches within the custom games, which only recently was fixed, I think, a few weeks ago, which is actually kind of crazy. But, I'm assuming they had enough on their plate, and they were like, we're probably still working out the kinks on these other camos that you can get, the mastery ones for zombies, the regular camos for Blackout, implementing that entire system into Blackout. And I just feel like maybe they were like, let's just cut those back, focus on what we need to fix, and then we'll slowly reintroduce this stuff. And I mean, keep in mind, the leaderboards, they mentioned that they were going to have them up and running, I think it was even 2 months ago, and we still have not heard anything about that. So I think that maybe they just ran out of time. They had enough stuff that they needed to fix and work on, and now they hopefully will be able to do it. So it's been a pretty difficult time there. They've got a lot of bugs and stuff, but it looks like there's going to be some really cool stuff coming. And even if some of this stuff doesn't end up coming, maybe it was like an early build of something else that they decided to scrap. It still is kind of cool to see, especially stuff like the dark matter, the way it looked before, that it was called Singularity. Maybe that's coming in the future as a reactive camo that we can get, because it's way different from dark matter. And then also that cheesy looking gold, maybe that'll come back as a reactive camo in the future as well. But it was pretty awesome to see all this other stuff that was in the game in an early build that was then cut. So maybe we'll see it in a future event, in future black market stuff. I don't know. I would assume maybe it's going to be in the black market now. But it'll be interesting to see. I mean, it could just be a free reactive camo that we get in the future from another free battle pass. So we'll definitely see about that. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments section below. If you guys did enjoy the video, do me a huge favor and drop a like and a favorite on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a ton more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming, so make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload here on the channel. Turn on those notifications. Join Team Rayz today. Now, if you guys do want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, and special badges that show up in all my live streams and in the comment sections of all my videos, so check that out only if you are willing and able to. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, and if you want to see what I'm up to or just want to give me feedback, Twitter is the best place to do so. I'll have a link down in the description below to that, along with links to my gaming and second channel. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.